Okay, I hope I can actually be heard. According to my software, it says I can, so I will be waiting until it is 4, so in 6 minutes. But whoever's here early, welcome to my stream. Now there's 2. Nice. Now there's 0. Nice. Now there's 0. Nice. Now there's 0. Nice. Now there's 0. Nice. Hello. Sorry, I had a loop over there, I realized. This is 5 minutes before I start. I will work on a piece. Hello, Eddie. Welcome to my stream. I hope you enjoy it. I will probably mostly just be doing music, and if you have any questions, I'll probably make my best to answer them, both musically or in general. Kind of nervous, to be honest. Never streamed before. I saw a live stream from JY0 who inspired me a little bit on doing a live stream myself. We have more people joining in. In 3 minutes, I'll start working on something. Still trying to choose if I'm gonna do an electronic or an orchestral piece. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do electronic or orchestral? Hello, Hawthorne Bunny. Yes, I hope I said that right. Orchestral. We have 1 vote for orchestral. I love doing electronic as well, and although orchestral is where my heart really lies. However, the first things I started doing as a musician were electronic many years ago. I think you can still find my very first song ever on my YouTube channel if you go to the first video I uploaded. 2 minutes and I'll start doing some music. In case anyone new has joined in, if you wanna electronic, let me know. If you want orchestral, let me know. So far it seems probably orchestral. I forget that there's a delay, a small delay in between. Oh, I started doing, well, I started doing YouTube videos when I was around 13, but they were those sort of Nerf Squad sort of inspired videos where we filmed with a couple of friends back in my hometown. And then I got a lot into the Brony fandom. However, the very first thing I did was Doctor Who inspired piece. as I downloaded the demo version of FL Studio. And I started doing orchestral videos mostly because I've been playing the piano most of my life, so I started doing orchestral videos as I got this sound library, and I was like, I can play the piano, so I can definitely compose. That was my reasoning behind it. There's a lot of more things I had to learn, but that was my reasoning as I started doing it. Okay, I think I'm going to be doing orchestral then. And it is 4. We'll be starting. Let's see. Here we go. It's gonna be a relaxed sort of composition work. Probably not something really complex. As usually when I do more complex pieces, I take my time and I take longer. It's probably not as entertaining to see. Something I like to start a lot is with celli. I don't know how to pronounce that word. My bad. I'm just going to say cello. So let's see. Oh, it already started with an issue. That's fine. As long as I can hear it. Let's see. I'll probably just narrate a little bit on how I go with my thought process as I start making a song. Well, a piece in this case. Gonna try and make a more epic sort of feel. So starting with cellos is a really good idea. Group of us in Worcester. Worcester, where's that? Oh, that's so cool. I really appreciate it. I love when people find my music, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That's my favorite thing is sharing it and knowing that people listen and enjoy it. Let's see. Let's start with that. That sounds like a solid beginning. What's the rhythm? 110. Oh, hey, Pony Boy. How? It's nice to see you. Thank you for coming by. Pony Boy 441 is someone I've been speaking for a while. Probably the first time they've ever listened to my voice, though. Probably the first time I've ever used my voice as speaking, not just singing. Let's do that. So now we have the rhythm. We'll record notes on automation. I will put that on and we'll start. 2, 3. That's a really fast way of starting composing. So I just really quickly start recording what I'm playing, and then I just clean it up. Right now it's not really clean. I played it pretty bad, so maybe I might actually re-record it. Thank you so much, Eddie. That's really nice to hear, actually. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean this. Hopefully, let's hear it. I just quantized it, which makes it adjust to the tempo. Dun, dun, dun. There. Now I will move it to the beginning. Dun, 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 dun. I'll copy these ones. There. I'll name this cello. Sta meaning staccato. I hope my voice is tolerable. Let's see. So there's chili. What else can I add? Chili. I don't know how to pronounce that word either. Let's see. What else can I add? Probably something I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to organize, because usually my pieces are extremely disorganized. So I'm trying to organize them so it's easier to work with. Let's see. Let's add another of this orchestra. I will not put it. What instrument can I use? Tuba. It's fun to play with the tuba. It's a really fun instrument to use. I will also use staccato. So. You know what? I think I'll probably actually add Taiko. Since it's like an easier epic orchestral piece I'm trying to do, I'll add Taiko. Percussion, drums, and Taiko drums. I actually play the Taiko drums in real life. They're really fun, but they're expensive, so I'm saving up for one. Let's try and use that one. Let's record. There we go. Let's use this one. I will quantize it again. Quantizing is probably one of the most beautiful things in DAWs that I've ever used, to be honest. It's one of the most amazing things. I didn't know it existed until like a year ago, less than a year ago. My life is so much easier now. Yeah, I use FL Studio. I'm trying to learn Cubase. Cubase is probably a more professional software for film scoring, which is what I like to do. That's my professional goal, film scoring. Let's see. Okay, we have a nice beginning. Now probably let's repeat this again twice. And I'll just copy paste this. This is a really lazy way of starting a piece, by the way. I mean, you can. It's easier to make this way, but there's a lot of variations and record longer lines. And for now, I'm trying to make something enjoyable to hear as I'm working on it. So let's see. They are BBC from Spitfire Studio. I had a long time trying to choose ones, and I was saving up for like the best sample library I could find. And I came across Spitfire Audio a long time ago, and I've always wanted to buy Spitfire Audio, even though a couple of people told me that there's a little bit of something sketchy going there. But after listening to the samples from the BBC Symphony Orchestra, I got really, I loved the sound. It was a really, really beautiful, realistic sound. And once I bought it, I realized that I can really easily play around and make it sound as accurate as possible. I am going to add a, wait, that's the Taiko. So I should probably, not there, it needs to go up there. I try to organize my instruments in the order of the orchestra. So you have woodwinds on the top, then you have brass, then you have percussion, that's including the piano, and then you have the string section at the very bottom. So now I'm gonna add some horns. I'm addicted to horns. I'm really addicted to horns. Thank you so much, Hawthorne Bunny. I'm trying to get subscribers. My goal for the year is to reach 1,000. Although who knows if that can happen. I'm trying to do one video a week in order to start getting more people, because I know that consistency and getting music out is what a lot of people like. And while I do understand that music takes a long time to put out, my goal for this kind of my Red Spark project is going right now is trying to put out one piece per week, at least until I get 1,000 subscribers. I have the horns here, so there's a couple of effects I can use. BBC Symphony Orchestra has a lot of really cool effects. So we have the normal legato, which which is a really soft, really pretty sound. Well, let's see. It's sound epic. Orchestra can sound epic, yeah. Yeah, it can. It definitely. But you can make orchestra sound really sweet and soft as well. It's just really cool. Oh, you mean the Do you mean the BBC Symphony Orchestra? Yeah, it's a really epic thing. Somebody preparing for a war. Yes. I'm trying to see how like I can make. Let's see what this can turn into. Let's try. Let's do that. That sounds fun. So we'll record and not special. There. Now I will edit a little bit. Let's make it go up until it reaches. Then we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 1, 2 more. I will probably just do this. There you go. No, that sounds too sketchy. Let's do that again. There you go. That sounds a little bit better, I think. I'm trying to go between comments and then editing music. So I want to keep working on the music, but also answer to whatever questions I get. So I might lose some of the questions that I'm getting. I'm sorry about that. Final countdown. I'm trying. It's both an exercise because like I had that conversation with a composer, a really cool composer. His name is Neil Arcree. If you ever have the time to listen to his music, is really great. You might know him from Overwatch and from what's it? It's a huge MMORPG. I forgot the name. I've never been an MMORPG player, but here he said about specifically for TV scoring. What composers do is sometimes, like, depending on the series, of course, sometimes composers do around between 10 to 25 minutes of music in a week. So I'm trying to use this particular, like, one piece per week as kind of like a little exercise in case I ever score something like that. Let's see. Funnies of the Caribbean. That would be that's a fun thing. Why did I put the tuba there? I should probably put the tuba over here. Let's actually need to rename this horn staccato, and then I'll just name this tuba. Tuba. There you go. And I'll put the tuba here. Now I have the tuba. What can I use the tuba for? I could use it for the typical thing, like. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Let's add that in. Oh, that was horrible. I have to record that. Let's see how that sounds. Sounds a little bit silly, but might work. It might work. Dun dun. Let's hear this, just the tuba on its own. There you go. Now let's hear it, all of it. No, I'm only using the YouTube chat section. Should I use, like, should I make a Discord if I want to keep doing some live streams? I'm not sure. I haven't really paid much attention to how live streaming works and that sort of thing. So maybe I should make a Discord for it. Oh, I love bass. I love low sounds are my favorite thing, which is something I've actually tried to steer a little bit away in my latest pieces because I use them way too much, and I'm afraid that sometimes that might make them sound really generic or the same because it's kind of I really like this really specific sound for lower sounds. Let's add that like a little bass part. Let's make this 4, actually. So let's just make this 4, make it rise up. And then it's going to go to the very bottom. I'm also using, I don't know if any of you know like much about music theory, but I'm going to C minor because it's just, I don't know, I just defaulted to it for some reason. Probably if I wanted to make an easier piece, I could have done it on A minor, but let's just use C minor. That's a fun. I haven't used C minor in a long time. I'm just gonna rename this bass staccato. There you go. I can probably use a piano, but it might not work for this particular instrumentation or piece I'm trying to get. So let's do a little bit of a horn section. Legato horn. I think that melody might work for preparing for war or something. You know, armies approaching or something similar to that. Let's see. Let's record a little horn solo with the bass helping it out. Record notes and automation. There you go. I think that works. I just quantize it again. Again, I cannot stress how beautiful quantizing is. In case anyone uses FL Studio or makes any music here, quantizing is probably my favorite thing in the world of making music with DAW. Seriously, I'm actually gonna save it. I don't want to lose this. Oh! I hope no one saw that. That's a little spoiler for something later. I'll just save this piece in my desktop. I'll name this. Klingons, why not? Even though it's not about Klingons, I see that coming and it sounds like a fun little thing to name this. I wonder what can these pieces be about? Sometimes I like to do storytelling in pieces. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I sometimes like to do storytelling. So what could this piece be about? Play it through the entire rest of the song. That would be that's a fun idea. Using an instrument just like at the little beginning to kind of like tease it, but then don't use it, and then just hit you with it later. I might try to do. I could do that with the with the horn actually. You know, here is where I will introduce the Woodwinds. I think the Woodwinds would come in pretty well right now. So let's go get some Woodwinds. The flute can work pretty well. Although something I like to do is to record my own things, because I have a little tin whistle. So no. But I will not record because I will probably screw up with my whole setup I have right now for streaming. So I will just use the little things I have here. One of the horns that you play the sound like it was one of the horns on a royalty or someone recording it. Oh yeah, there's this really cool thing I've been trying to. There's actually a piece I'm going to publish on Wednesday, which is based off of a comic I found on Twitter that I really liked, and it's kind of royal in a way. So I still haven't finished it. I might show a teaser during the stream. Who knows? Let's see. Let's use the solo flute. Let's wait for it to load. No, it's a minor key. So. I like that. Let's do that then. What's an automation? There's also a couple of things I like to do. Sometimes I work with a harmony, so I just make kind of like the rhythm or the background instruments, and then I add the melody, or I like to start with the melody and then add the rest of the instruments. When I'm just doing melody, because I think it's a more fun way to play around, especially on a stream. That came out like a little bit of a weird, mysterious melody, so I can probably play around with this a little bit more. Let's see, how does it sound solo? And if anyone here's like just arrived, feel free to ask any questions. I'm trying to read every comment I have, and we'll answer whatever comes across. I'll just clean this a little bit. Oh, this is good. Yes, just the melody is going to sound a little bit mysterious at the moment. So once I add a little bit more of background to it, I think it should work pretty well. So let's see. Let's just add the background now. Probably a fun thing to work with. Let's use the bass. Close Encounters of the Bunny Kind. I wish I could compose something like John Williams. Oh, I resetted it. Okay, let's see. Let's just make the background. Also, right now I'm kind of improvising. I'm improvising most of the piece. Sometimes I think a little bit more, but improvising makes it a little bit faster. And it's also fun to explore just improvisation ideas. Sounds weird, actually. I'm not sure if I like it. I might actually just not use this particular section and just restart it. Cello. I could use cello. Definitely. Let's see how this sounds. I'm not entirely. I don't know. I don't like this, actually. Oh, nope. Need to fix that. Making a little tune trumpet in the background with flutes. I could. Because maybe just the soft flute on the bass might be a bit too much. Yeah, I'm not going to use the bass for this. So I will just delete that, and I will redo the flute melody. It's too mysterious, too dark. I'm not sure if it works. Probably going to do a softer melody for this. I like that more. No. If you like to do music and you want to collab sometime, that's totally fine. I just have to find some time to do it. But I don't mind. I'll probably do the harmony for this first. Let's use the... I don't mind. You could just send me a message anytime and I might be able to. Realize he's there. The clemency stops and you really focus on the other instruments. Oh yeah, that sudden what's it called? That sudden lack of bass or sudden stop of bass is really cool. Let's use not long, staccatissimo. I like that. Let's use this. I'll just quantize it. Quantize it real quick and hear it out. No problem, no problem. Thank you for coming by. This is my first stream, and I hope I'm not screwing it up, to be honest. Let's see how this sounds. But you're more than welcome to join in back anytime. This might last for a little bit. This might not. Who knows? Dun, dun, dun. That's better. Hey, Rupert. Welcome to the stream. It's really nice seeing suddenly like some people that comment on my videos, and because I really appreciate it. Comments are probably one of the best things when it comes to whenever I publish the video. I'm always waiting for the comments, and I'm like, I really want to know what people think or how many people see it. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun. Oh, for anyone that's new, I will replay an entire thing so far. It's not long, it's just 21 seconds. I like that. Let's use that. Although maybe the note on the top might not be the best. I'll just delete that. Quantize. Oh, there you go. Oh, quantizing. Quantizing is the best thing. I'm gonna repeat that again. Once again, quantizing is the best thing. I can't believe I didn't know it existed until like a little less than a year ago. For anyone that's new, this is the piece so far. I know what comes next. I know, I'm 100% sure what comes next. Wait, what is the... Where's the Taiko? I lost the Taiko. Oh, there's the Taiko. There you go. Taiko. Yes, let's use that. Might be cliche, who knows, but I think it fits. No, that's horrible. No, never mind. That's horrible. That's better. That's much better. If anybody wants to listen, it's probably in not too long I might be able to show a little bit of Wednesday's release. Next Wednesday's release, I mean. Unless you guys don't want a spoiler for it. Let's actually, I think, there. That's perfect. A little bit. There you go. And we're gonna go back to the strong cello thing, but now I will actually probably think a little bit more on it. So probably the next part on the cello should be similar to the beginning, so sounds similar to this. Oh, that's still the thing. Something similar to that. So let's do that one. I think that sounds good. Now, the magic of quantizing. There you go. It's so beautiful. Just to suddenly see it be perfect. Although it's the problem with quantizing I found sometimes is that it makes the instrument. It's easier to make instruments sound fake. Although it's more of a case by case basis. But especially when I'm playing like a piano and I record the piano and then I quantize the piano, suddenly sounds extremely computerized. So let's see how this sounds. Yeah, I like that. So let's keep this. And I'll just copy paste it because I'm being lazy today. And we'll use we won't use the horn because I will keep trying and use the horn for the strongest part of the piece. How do you live record the notes? Do you have a piano? It looks like the software records intensity, so I presume it's not the standard computer keyboard. Yes, I have. It's called the. Let me see. I always forget the name. M Audio Hammer 88. So it's an 88 keyboard that is fully weighed. Because I've been a piano player since I was 9 years old, so I needed an instrument to practice as I played. And I just saved up enough money to buy this little, well, it's not little, this really big keyboard that I can use to practice both my classical piano and when I'm making music, it allows me to record the velocity, which is really useful. Although sometimes I have to edit the velocity on my own, but most times it works pretty well. The problem right now is that since I'm using the output that I'm using on the audio, the output I'm using the primary sound driver, which is okay, just it's lower. I usually use the ACO devices, so I just go directly to the sound card that I use, whichever sound card I'm using. And right now I'm going directly to the computer so I can transfer the audio to the streaming software. There might be a better way. I still don't know. This is my very first stream, so I still have things to figure out. I wouldn't be able to. I've tried recording with a computer keyboard, and it is horrible. It is really horrible. Something like that. Let's try something like that. Probably faster though. Quantize. I still think quantizing is so beautiful, so beautiful. Now I just clean it. Now let's hear it without the ticking. I haven't used any non-Western instruments in a while, so actually maybe I could try, and it doesn't go there. I'm just gonna use that over here. I could try and use some non-Western instruments. Those are always fun to play around with. Again, I have a couple of non-Western instruments I like to use, and I usually record them myself. But right now, since I'm doing a stream, I cannot record them properly. But let's see, I have this. This is a really good sample library in case anyone is interested. It's the East West. East West has a thing called Composer Cloud, and it lets you have a lot of sounds, a lot. It's a ridiculous amount. Some of them are kind of useless, or maybe they're not, I just don't use them. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite ones, and it has a lot of really, this one, East West Ra and East West Silk are great for non-Western instruments. Let's go for Far East. The thing is, I have a Ditse, which is this one, and I also have a Shakuhachi, but I cannot record them, sadly. Plugged. Shamisen. Welcome back. No, I don't like that sound. Maybe this one. I actually have a koto. Let me get that effect away. I actually have a koto in my apartment. It's not mine, so I cannot use it. It has that effect. I'm not entirely sure I like it. No. Let's try another one. Percussion, Taiko, Gamelan, Americas, Africa, and East. Duduk. Let's use this one. Sounds fun. Here's a fun trick whenever I use solo instruments. I'm pretty sure a lot of musicians probably do this. Who knows? I'll just quantize it, because why not? Before I will listen to it though. Arabian Nights. I remember I read that book when I was really young. Just to make the little, I don't know, just doo-doo. To make this funner, like more interesting to listen to, I will just add the reverb now. Makes it more interesting to listen, especially I guess on a stream. Clean it a little bit. Hey, cut the red wire. I'm not sure if it's okay to just say the entire thing as one word, but welcome. I'm now going to use my favorite trick. It is my favorite trick ever. And it works with most synths. Most. Although some of them work differently and that sort of thing. Again, I'm using East West for this one. I really like East West Hollywood Strings Gold is really good. And it has this, well, it's really good. Most of my pieces from before August were done here, because on August is when I got the BBC Symphonic Orchestra, and this one has really nice string sounds. But the one I still use after getting the BBC Symphony Orchestra, which even with the BBC Symphony Orchestra, this one is pretty good, is this the full strings from the Strings Gold, using the long. You just select the sound and then let's do a little thing real quick. Inverted log scale -100. Oh, why is that not working? Give me 1 second. I have a little bit of a it unplugged. Technical difficulty with the pedal. There you go. Just plugging it back in real quick. That goes on the expression there. Perfect. That's the problem of having everything set up under my desk. I have to reach down. There you go. No, I need to select this. Remote control. No. Check this out. With this instrument. It adds this really cool, like, crescendo. That is really good to compose quickly. It's one of the tricks I've been learning to use better now that I'm using, trying to put one piece per week. Actually, here's a really fun fact. If you see what I have here, and then you click on symphonic strings, it should tell me somewhere. Give me a second. Let me see if I can show you. If you click here on the Symphonic Strings Gold, and then I'm just going to open the long ones. Here it says, With an authentic Hollywood sound and most detailed set of instruments, the Hollywood Orchestra was recorded in East West Studios by Sean Murphy and produced by Doug Rogers, Nick Phoenix, and Thomas Bergerson. If anyone here knows about Two Steps from Hell, you guys will know that Nick Phoenix and Thomas Bergerson are Two Steps from Hell. So this sounds were actually made by the guys from Two Steps from Hell. Just a little fun fact. For Two Steps from Hell fans out there. That's the wrong instrument. Let's try something like that. Sorry, I'm just a really big fan of Two Steps from Hell. And especially Thomas Bergerson. And I had a friend who's studying in the same college I am, who told me that specific fun fact. And since then, I love the sounds even more. Okay, now, so what I did is I recorded using a pedal. So with a pedal, I record this little wave thingy you see over here. And now I'm just cleaning out that wave thingy. Sometimes I leave it as is because it sounds more natural, and sometimes I edit it to make it sound like, to make it more precise. This is actually this is the way I worked on Twilight Fall. If anyone here has listened to it, Twilight Fall is almost entirely made. It's entirely made using Hollywood Strings Gold. Mostly, and using this particular technique I'm doing here, wave thingy. I know there's a particular way of calling it, but I'm too lazy to remember technical terms. Actually, this one should. Oh. This one should rise a little bit higher. There. Let's see how this sounds. A bit too fast. Let's do this a little bit slower. Much better. There. For anyone that hasn't been here since the beginning, I will not play the entire thing. It's kind of a mess right now because it's just the beginning, and I've only been working on it for like, I guess, 40 minutes. But let's see. Wait, I don't want to record. Okay, it's 1 minute so far. Probably needs a little bit more work, but I don't know. I think it's coming out pretty good. It's a little bit of a mess, especially in this area. So I probably will work on that a little bit more. Let's see, what can I add here? I don't like that bass actually, so I'll probably get rid of it. It's funny if the piece went in a different direction, but since it's going on a more epic sort of way, it just doesn't fit. Probably I could just go unuse. What is this? This is flute legato. And then this is the clarinet. Yes, clarinet. Clarinet legato. Oh. There. No. I think I'm starting to come up with a story that could go alongside this piece. So maybe there's an invasion coming to Equestria or something from Saudi Arabia. Maybe, who knows? And I'm sorry, I'm taking your idea parallel logic. I see that you wrote the Arabian idea, or I don't know who was the first one to come with that idea, but yes, maybe something like that is happening. And this can be either Princess Celestia waiting in front of the army or something. So this can be something grandiose. Yes. So this might be Celestia's leitmotif. And for that, I probably want something more regal. So let's add more, probably another horn. Horns number 2. Let's add horns number 2. Anyone here that has arrived not too long ago or that sort of thing, you're more than welcome to come ask any questions and whatnot. I will try and reply. I look at the comments as much as I can. And well, I'm trying to explain also the process in which I am composing. So you're more than welcome to ask anything. Unless there's no one new, so enjoy. Let's try that one. Nope, doesn't work. I screwed up in the end, but I can probably fix that. No, too hard to go away. Too hard to pay attention to the melody. I'll probably just use harmony for this. Wrong one. Oh. Should I add another horn or trombones for this? Yeah, lip two's okay. I'll add trombone, so I don't use as many horns. I have too many horns. Two steps from hell is great, yes. Let's use a tenor trombone. I'm afraid of using tenor trombones. I don't know why. I'm actually probably gonna use this as the bass. I will put this on this one. So the trombones are gonna be playing the bass part. And then this ones are gonna be playing the third from each chord. So let's do that. No, it's an automation. Wrong one. I don't know, what do you guys think? Might work. I probably just need to polish it a little bit. Let's hear the entire piece. Yes, there is. I actually have it set for low latency, or whichever is the one that's better for the delay, because let me see if I can edit that over here. Stream settings. I have it in ultra low latency. I have it in ultra low latency, so I think that one is for like the fastest it can be, so there's the least delay. Sadly, I'm not sure if there's any way. Maybe it's my internet. My internet might be a bit too slow. There needs to be a transition here in this little part. So what can I do? I can go for there's this really cliche way and just using a little, but I can try and find a more creative way of going at it. This chord, so let's use A. Oh, I already used A, but I can probably use A here. I'll work on this area later. I'm not sure I like it. But let's continue. I know. I need to figure out. Sometimes what I end up doing, because I like to play around with different, like making really varied things. I will just do this. Like cut the piece in parts, and then just add things in the middle to make them better, or just move stuff around. I'll just undo that cut. It's a problem when I'm just improvising pieces, because this is more of an improvised piece than a well-planned thing. I can probably show you guys. I don't know. Would you guys want to hear something that I've been working on that I might not have shown yet? I can show something similar. In case you want to know, like you want to hear. It's not. I'm not going to show the next Wednesday's release, but there's another piece I'm working on for a couple of friends. I don't know if you guys might want to hear it. It's a D&D inspired piece for a character. Let me know if you guys want to hear it. I'll just continue working on this particular section and, well, develop it. That was a mistake on that particular recording part. I wanted to put it there. This is how it was supposed to sound. This is another way I do, because I like to record with my keyboard, but sometimes it's easier to think without improvising stuff. So this is more or less improvised way of composing. Which chord is this? This is an A. Here. And let me just fix this quantizing. I'll just fix it like this. Boop. There. Easier. There, and I just lower that. So let's see how this sounds. And we can go back to the war. after this, I think. I think that works. And now it's quantized. Let's hear it from this section. What I'm doing here is I am editing kind of like the expression. So instead of the flute just starting immediately on the same level, it is now increasing, as you can see. Multiple minutes. Oh wow. That's really weird. Well, let me see something real quick, because that's a bit too much. If I watch it here in my own YouTube thing. Oh, I'm sorry, you're gonna have a bit of suddenly me speaking for a second, repeating myself. Let's see, I'm moving my mouse. There, that's weird. It seems to be more like, for me it's a few seconds actually. Cymbals, do the shh. Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. I might try and do that actually. I was trying to steer clear from cymbals because it's really like a kind of like the, I don't want to say the cheap way of going at it, because it's a really effective way of going at it, but it's so effective that it's really easy to use it. So sometimes it's fun to try and do things that are not as effective, that might be effective if you play around with them. But let's see, let me just finish this section and I will try and improve a little. Oh wait, this actually needs to go up here and then down all the way here. Let's see, I'll try and use those notes that you're giving me, parallel logic. I'll just finish this little wind section and we'll go on back to Celestia. Let's try and fix this little Celestia section here. Let me just hear it from the beginning and see how it sounds, and then fix it. Yes, definitely needs fixed. Needs something fixed, at least. This actually, I admitted. No problem. Thank you for stopping by on my very first stream. And hopefully, if this is good enough, I might make more of them. Have a nice day. Let me see. Let's fix this Alexius section, shall we? Let's try just using the cymbals. Let's go for that. And I will not use the BBC because I don't like the BBC cymbals. For percussion, actually, East-West is much better. East-West is much better for percussion, I think. I haven't saved it in a while. I should save it. There you go. I need to change the name of the save as well. Let's go for this, and then the percussion I like to use is the percussion I like to use is East-West Symphonic Orchestra Gold Complete. It was my very first professional sample library I ever had. I got it when I was like 16. My first, like, there's a point where you can notice in my videos, both in my personal channel and my Red Spark channel, where there's a complete change in the quality of the samples. Because I was using this free sample library called Sonatina Symphonic Orchestra. It's really good because it's cheap. It's not cheap. It's free. So it's the cheapest of cheap. It's good. It works. Let's use cymbals for this. Cymbal. Okay, can you guys hear that? I hope. AFK. Why AFK? Oh no. We'll try out the cymbal there. So we'll just end it from there. What can I do there? I could try and do something like... I could actually just continue the Celestial section a little bit more, now that I think about it. There, I think I like that. Just continuing it instead of ending it suddenly. No problem, take your time. Let's see, I just fixed this. Again, if there's anyone here that hasn't been, arrived, that is new here in the stream, sorry. You're more than welcome to ask any questions. I'm always looking at the comment section in case there's any questions. And well, I'm composing this piece, and anyone is welcome to comment on it. And I will see maybe some ideas you guys give me can make it to the final piece. Parallel Logic has been giving me some really cool ideas that I'm trying to implement and see if they work. And Yeah, so you're more than welcome to interact with with myself as much as you want. I will add a little expression automation there. I'm explaining as well as I start, like as I'm working on the stream, explaining what I'm doing in case anyone is curious and that sort of thing. But if I skip over anything and you want to know what happened or want to know what I'm doing, you're more than welcome to ask. Sometimes I do something just out of because I just do it out of muscle memory because I know what's like I know what I'm doing, so I just do it without thinking of saying it. So if I suddenly do something that you guys are like, oh, I'd like to know what you did, I'm more than welcome to say it. You're more than welcome to ask, and I'm more than happy to say it. That's what I meant. Okay. Let's see, what else can I add to the Celestia section? Oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. But a little trombone. We have that trombone there, and we had I just need to rename this trombone legato, and then we go clone this and actually use staccato there. So I'm gonna remove this trombone staccato. Why is this not playing anymore? Huh, my keyboard stopped being helpful. I need to unplug it again. Fun problems. There. Should work now. There. Usually whenever I go to this particular like effect area here is just to edit that kind of like expression so that it's rising like instead of just that's a little bit more realism to it. I don't know if my ta helped explain it though. But hopefully it did. Hopefully it did. I don't want that. Oh. Go down. Rice. All the way up. Here. And it will rise as well all the way up. Let's see how that sounds. I think that's better. I think that's much better. There, now it looped. Okay, so far we have 1 minute and 26. I think that's not bad for 1 hour and 20 minutes ish. Probably a little bit less. Let's see. So I think this Celestia section is probably really solid. Could be better, but it's pretty solid for the time that I spent on it. So let's see. Probably I can now move on to the next part of the piece. I don't like, I mean, I like this, but it sounds, I think like I've heard this many places already, so I probably have to change this and add something new. Better, like newer variation. So what could it be? What could it be? I think that's good. Let's use that. And record. I'm gonna be a little bit lazy there, and I'm just gonna copy paste it. Sorry about that. Oh, I selected the entire thing. Let me deselect the entire thing. Don't want to erase it accidentally. I'm gonna do this a little bit. Seems to be higher. didn't mean to do that. I actually want to select this and make it much louder. And I will be lazy. There you go. Should I use Taiko? Or would it be too much? I mean, if I want to follow how it starts in the beginning, I might want to use Taiko. Let's see. And then I will add Taiko. Come on, change. I like that. So let's record. It sounded much better than I expected, actually. Oh, that quantizing is looking weird. Yep, that's pretty good, I think. Well, what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if it's pretty good, but it's definitely working. Let's hear the part. I don't want to make like two entirely separate pieces by accident on the same piece, because that has happened. I focused too much on another section and suddenly, oh, it's an entirely different piece. Which is good, because now I have two pieces I can work with, but I have to make an entirely different project, copy-paste it there, or just do two different projects on the same project, which is extremely confusing. For this, I will just copy-paste something I used over here. This thing. I'll actually just use this. Yep. And now we can start working on this new part. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna use here actually. I have a good idea of what to use. I will replace BBC. It's just gonna go to the preset of violins, which is exactly what I'm gonna be using. No, actually I'm gonna be using pizzicato. I don't use pizzicato as much because, well, in this particular type of pieces, because sometimes it is too quiet when I want to be really, really loud. But I think it might work here to make a little introduction to this new part of the piece, and then it's just going to go to a normal staccato. And I will record. And I just quantize and make sure it sounds as I want. And here's when I go for some good old, I was gonna say counterpoint. It's actually not counterpoint. It's just rotating between instruments, playing similar things. It's a fun thing. Rondo, maybe. I'm not sure. This is violins pizzicato. I will now clone the violins, and instead of violin pizzicato, it's gonna be violins 2 pizzicato. So the second violins are gonna imitate it, also in pizzicato. Let's use this and see how it sounds. Oh, I don't know what I did there. Why is it not? Stop getting the keyboard once again. I don't know. That had never happened twice. Maybe it's just a curse of streaming. It doesn't want me to stream. Got a little behind there. There you go. I think I might actually leave this stream for now because it's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's my very first stream. And, well, I am not entirely sure how long I should make them. I think 1 hour and 30 minutes is pretty good for my first stream. Well, for whoever's sticking for now, I will now show just one piece I've been working on. I haven't continued it for a while, but it is not MLP, sadly. It is actually for a D&D campaign I'm playing with some friends. But I will show that, and then I will probably finish this stream. And hopefully, I might start making more streams in the future. A lot of I don't plan what I'm gonna say. I'm just pretty much just guessing what I'm gonna do. I will try and make my next stream soon-ish. I don't want to be too like insisting with streams. I'm not sure if there's something, because it's music, so I'm not sure if people want to listen to me making music. So without further ado, I will put what we finished so far in the stream, and I will show a piece I've been working on, and that will be the end of the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Now I will show you the piece so far. I will finish it, and then I will post it sometime within the week, I hope. If not, sometime soon. Hopefully within the week. It shouldn't take me that long to finish this. And here we go. Yes, so that's what we managed to finish in 1 hour and 37 minutes. Well, 1 hour and 30-ish minutes, but a little bit more than 30 minutes, not 1 hour and 37. I think it's pretty good. I'll finish it and then I'll upload it and say it's my very first piece composed with a stream, which is fun. I'd never done this before. It's definitely fun. And then hearing all the comments and the questions, and then the little suggestions that appeared here and there. Thank you, Parallel Logic. They were really fun. Yeah, so I will now show one piece I've never shown before. And what would that be? Nexus Symphony number 1, which film? This adventure. Nope. Then I have it probably over here. Projects. D&D music, because it is for a D&D session I have with friends. Thank you very much. I'll just make sure to save this. I will close it. I will open this new project. I mean, if the thing decides to close and not crash. Yeah, there you go. I will open it. It's a simpler piece, I think, but I'm still not done. I have this campaign with some friends, which I'm making the themes for a bunch of sorry, I lost my train of thought. I've been composing themes for these characters on a D&D campaign I have with friends. It is really, really fun to do this, especially when I'm really invested in this particular campaign. This character is, the background is a farmer. He's not my character, he's a friend's character, so I'm just going to be really vague, because I'm not sure if my friend will like me to share what the character is. But the character is a farmer who's like, becomes a warrior, and is like, not royal blood, but is a lot invested in royal stuff, like that sort of thing. So this is his theme. He's a warrior, but he's also from a really, really small background. This is what I have so far from this piece. Oh, yeah, this is replying to Rupert, RUL. Finding time for composing music is definitely a hard thing, especially when you have more things to do. Right now I'm using most of my time to do music. When I'm not doing my school projects, which are music, because I'm studying music. But it is hard to find the time. Like once you've published those 3 tracks, it'd be really nice to listen to. I get to listen to them once you upload them. Definitely something fun. And yeah, so this is a piece I'd never shown before, except to that one friend. I think it's a piece I'm really proud of how it's coming. And Well, I don't know. Maybe I could show something if anybody wants to hear any more unreleased tracks. I have a couple that I haven't particularly worked on for too long. If anyone here follows my Tale of Starlight, I will close this now. I'm not gonna save it now. If anyone here follows my Tale of Starlight, here's the little project I have for it. We have all the pieces I've been working on. There is the next piece that's coming out. It's actually Starlight's theme. Starlight's theme already came, but only on a vague little part, and it will come much stronger as the story reaches the climax, which hopefully will be soon. I've been working so much on A Tale of Starlight and I haven't finished, and I need to catch up on the fan fiction I'm writing, which is here. This is the fan fiction. A little bit of some writing I do on the side. Cover art. And the villain cutie mark. That's the villain's cutie mark. There's also some here themes that I have which are not particularly specific. Might show them on a stream or we'll publish them at some point. But yeah, so this is pretty much my very first stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. And thank you very much for joining. Hopefully I will do this more often. I enjoyed all the questions and I enjoyed interacting with everyone. That's a cool thing on the stream I noticed, because when I'm publishing videos I receive comments and I work through those comments. But here I'm receiving comments directly as I'm working on this really fun way. So thank you very much, and I hope everyone has a really nice afternoon, morning, evening, or wherever it is that you guys are at the moment. How do I end streams? Oh, here's the little button. Thank you very much for joining. Have a nice day.